Reginald Campbell, welcome to Profile.
Thank you for having me, Archie.
So you are a professor at Fairfield University in Connecticut in the United States and a lighting director at NBC Universal in New York City, also in the United States. And this is part of, a magnificent journey that's taken you all across Jamaica into the U.S. When you look at this kind of journey and you sort of think about, where you started, how do you feel?
Definitely a sense of accomplishment, right? From the earliest days down here in Montego Bay, Farm Heights, where I was born and raised, to this point, it's, I don't want to be bashful, but it's not a small feat. But what I realized in life is that, whatever men have done, men can do. So I just take that approach and keep moving forward.
And I want to talk a little bit about the early days in Farm Heights. But before you go, lighting director, for those of us in television, we may be more familiar with what that term means. But what exactly is a lighting director? What do you do?
Okay. So essentially, it's multifaceted. So before any program can be broadcast, right, we have to be able to see folks, right, and see them well. So the lighting director basically designs and helps to set the stage. Once the set is in place, we have stand-ins, we have people sit in positions, we have the desk, if there's a desk or a chair. And we basically decide, okay, this light goes here, that light goes there. What kind of lights work best for the scenery that we have? That's a rough explanation as to what we do.
And this takes place, you need this proper lighting no matter what kind in television. You've worked on a variety of different programs on NBC, which include what are some of the programs people might be familiar with?
Over the years, I've worked on a Rachel Maddow show, which is NBC's biggest show there. I've worked with Alex Witt. That's the daytime shows. I've worked on, if you've watched NBC, you've pretty much watched the show I worked on. From morning to night, based on the shifts that we have. Right now, my main project is NBC News Now, which is one of their latest sort of outfits that they've launched that goes online as well as on network television. So I've been on those early morning shows on NBC News Now.
And now, the context of Farm Heights to NBC is really interesting because this was not sort of a journey that you had in mind. Let's talk first about Farm Heights. This is a community those of us in Jamaica may know to be one of those communities with sort of volatile, a lot of crime and violence. But you've said that is not the kind of community you grew up in. How was it different?